Last February, I posted a video on what the campgrounds looked like in Valley of Fire State Park. Now that it's late April and the temperatures are getting close to 100 degrees, I thought I would revisit the campgrounds and see if there were any vacancies and how many. There are 2 campgrounds in the park and 1 group use area. The main or most popular campground is the Atlatl Rock campground. It has 44 camping sites, 21 which have hookups. It also has water, flush toilets, and a shower area. The other campground, which is a little more primitive, is the Atlatl Rock campground. It has 29 sites. It has pit toilets, and actually it's a more secluded area and also has very good views of the desert. It does not have showers, however. In the heat of summer, if the main campground is not busy, then the rangers close the Atlatl Rock campground. But if there is a high demand, sometimes they will open that area for limited use. The fees for camping in the park: at the entrance point, there's a $10 fee for Nevada residents and a $15 fee for those with out-of-state license plates. For the campsite, there's a $20 fee for Nevada residents and a $25 fee for those with out-of-state license plates. In addition, there is a $10 fee for those who use the shore power hookups. Now, for those who come to the park with the intention of camping, you can deduct $10 for the first day of stay in the campground. After that, you have to pay the full $20 or $25 and, again, an additional fee for the shore power. Also, Wi-Fi is available for a fee, of course. So on this day, on entering the park, much to my surprise, the campground full sign was gone. Could it be that the snowbirds have all gone home or headed north? Let's go take a look. First, entering the Atlatl Rock campground. That building over to your left, it houses the showers and flush toilets. This is the registration area here to the left. Once you pay your fees, then you take a tab off of the little envelope, place one in your car, and then the other you attach to those posts that you see. This shows that you have occupied one of the campsites. It's recommended that you leave something at the campsite in addition to that ticket, so that people will know that it is occupied. There's a sample of that ticket that you attach to the post with a paper clip, so that as we pass some of these spots, there are no cars there, but some of them will have a tent or lawn chairs placed there to show occupancy, and the ticket will be there to show you that you cannot take that space. This is the walk-in area that has 3 camping spots. Another toilet facility at the very end of the loop. Rounding the corner, we enter the area that has the hookups. Usually you will see larger RVs and trailers in this area. What I noticed in driving through here was that this area was fully occupied. So obviously these are the choice spots, especially those with hookups. On the other side, there was perhaps 1, maybe 2 slots that were empty and did not have a ticket on the number post. You might also notice that some of these spaces are quite large and can facilitate all of those big rigs that you see in this area. So easy in, easy out. This is a space for handicap or physically challenged folks. Another trash bin area. This marks the end of the loop that goes through the Atlatl Rock Campground. The next stop along the way is the dump station. This dump station is free of charge to those using the campgrounds. Trash bins are available. And here are the facilities for dumping that blackwater tank and flushing it. At this point, we turn to the Atlatl Rock campground area. Basically the same thing. Register at those signs, place the ticket on those posts, that mark the number of the campsite. You immediately see here more family automobiles and more tent camping. Pit toilet to the left. Small trailer. And that one on the left might have been empty. All told, in both parks there were only about 4, maybe 5 slots empty. Now this person has a fairly large RV. He wants to go and explore the park, but he doesn't have a tow vehicle. So he has to tour the park in this large RV. Yet his site does have a ticket on the number post. So that is why some will be empty, because the vehicle they came in is gone. The roads through both campgrounds are pretty smooth, and as you can see ahead, that person is having no trouble getting his large RV through this area. And again, the Arch Rock area is still beautiful, and maybe more so than the Atlatl campground. And I like the seclusion of the spaces. You can almost nestle your vehicle between the rocks. Coming around this bend is another pit toilet, and this marks the site on the right where I made the video back in the early winter and showed you. Now that yellow dot shows you that depression in that big red rock hill. And more than likely, these huge boulders calved out of that hill and fell into this area. I wouldn't want to be an unlucky camper in that area when that rock fell from the hill. This marks the end of the Arch Rock Campground. What I'll have to do is come back when it's 108 degrees and let you know what the camping situation looks like at that time. I'm sure there'll be plenty of open spaces. Until then,